You're all dressed up and ready for a night out. Hopefully you'll find someone you like and take things from there. But what are the chances that they like you back? You've been sold on online tips and tricks on how to get a woman's attention, hold on to it, and get her to like you. They're all the same tricks. Be nice, be confident, and the whole spiel. But what if we told you that there are better tricks to succeed here? They're all psychological, by the way, which means that at the end of the night, she'll be telling all her friends that she just met the guy. Let's talk about them. Number 10. Live an exciting life. This first trick is psychological and practical, and it's a win-win situation. Imagine you've gone up to a woman and she asks you the standard questions. Who are you and what do you do? You've been asked these questions hundreds of times already, and it's almost like reading a script when you give them the same answers over and over again. You wouldn't be the only one. She's heard the same answers from different guys. So why should she like someone who's just like the others? The key here is to present facts about yourself that would come across as interesting. Everyone has a name and a job, but how many people can say they went jet skiing last weekend? That's your hook. Something about yourself that's not from the same script everyone's been reading. She's caught off guard because she was expecting the same answers. You've got her attention, and now we'll take things from there. Number 9. Be passionate about something. Have a hobby. Online gurus and life coaches would have you believe that the only way to get a woman to like you is to transform yourself into something you're not. We're here to tell you to stick to your guns, because what a woman wants in a man could actually be simpler than you think. She wants someone who's passionate, but not just about her. That's something no woman can infer from a first conversation. However, she's looking for signs right from the get-go to see if you're someone with more character. How can you show that you're that guy? Be yourself, really. It's that easy. Talk about things that you do when you're free, a hobby you've taken up and why. Talk about things that set you apart and don't overthink it. Women want someone who's dedicated to their hobbies and projects. It showcases drive and proves that they're goal-oriented. Two things that women love to see in men, but two things that otherwise take time to shine through. Lucky for you, by simply talking about your hobbies, you displayed those traits in the first conversation. Number 8. Smell expensive. It goes without saying that there's no bigger turnoff than bad hygiene. Also, anyone who's going out with the intention of meeting women would put their best foot forward. They'll shave and shower, put on their nicest clothes, and all that. So what makes you different? Why would she be interested in you over everyone else? Easy. You smell expensive. Everyone has their favorite cologne, but after a while, they all start smelling the same. A popular cologne is easy to spot, but the more expensive ones are reserved for people who truly want to stand out. Not only would you smell nice, but women would be able to sense that there's someone here who's different, just by the way that they smell. This obviously has a lot to do with pheromones, too. When you smell nice, women will be drawn to you. It's a way to ensure that someone's attracted to you without even having to do anything at all. The easiest psychological trick in the book. Number 7. Ask her to do things for you. This one's called the Benjamin Franklin effect, and it's done wonders for people who know how to go about it in the right way. Now, you can't ask someone you've just met to do something too obnoxious for you, probably because they'll say no and won't speak to you for the rest of the night because of the energy you gave. So how would this work? You ask her to do little things for you. For example, ask her to hold your phone for a second while you search for something in your pocket, or ask her to wait right here while you go and grab something. Again, nothing obnoxious that'd make her think you're treating her in an unladylike manner. But how does this work? By asking her to do something for you and her complying, you're creating a relationship with her where she feels like you count on her, and she could likely count on you too. It's a subtle step to go ahead from the initial icebreaker and small talk, and it's a step in the right direction. Number 6. Copy them. One way to ensure that the woman you're interested in knows that she's on your radar is to show her that you've been focused on her all night. This doesn't have to come across as desperately as some men make it. You don't have to reiterate things she said hours ago, bring them up in conversations in an unnatural way, and make it seem like you're keeping a memory bank of everything she said. No, instead, you're going to subtly make her see that she's the one you're interested in. The best way to do that is by copying some of her mannerisms throughout the night. It could be something as simple as the way she holds up a cup, or copy the way that she tells a story. Anything that would have her believe that the two of you are in sync. She'll also subconsciously start copying you and realize that the two of you have chemistry. It's all by design, and it's a great psychological trick to get a woman to like you. Number 5. Touch her subtly. The art of touch is something that all men know, but only some can master. You need to find a fine balance between gaining her interest and being overtly creepy. Touch is a delicate thing, and it's not uncommon to go overboard with it. What's the best way to get her to see that you like her? Get her to like you back and do all of that in one simple step? Easy. Touch her hand, but subtly. Don't immediately pull away either, but don't go grabbing her hand before she's given you the go-ahead. Just reach across the table, touch her fingers with yours. Make it seem like it was an accident, or at least unintentional, but it's not something you're mad about. Then, if she doesn't pull away, let your fingers stay there, touching hers for a little while longer. You'll have to pull away eventually, and that's only because you need her to see that you're interested. But she'll have to display interest in you too if she wants things to go ahead. Before you know it, she'll be the one reaching over to hold your hand. Number 4. Tell her secrets. There's a difference between oversharing and someone who says just enough to build intrigue. Needless to say, women are interested in the second guy. The way you become him is by mentioning things about yourself that aren't overtly secrets, but things that you wouldn't tell people during an initial conversation either. It makes her think that you trust her, and that in these brief moments, she's displayed herself as someone who's earned your trust. It makes her feel good about herself, and she holds on to that by engaging more with you, sharing her own secrets too. Number 3. Smile, but only occasionally. You need to be selfish with your smiles. Wait, let's explain. Online gurus would have you believe that the only way to get women to open up to you is by curating a very, very comfortable environment and smiling more. They're only half right. While you have to curate a comfortable environment for anyone you're engaged in a conversation with, if it's a woman you like, you don't have to smile as much. Instead, smile only when she veers off the usual script people have for initial conversations and says something interesting. By being selfish with your smiles, you've just given her a challenge and made her psychologically work for your attention. As the night goes on, she'll start making a conscious effort to get you to be more engrossed in what she's saying. She'll also start to keep track of the number of times you've smiled while talking to her. Gradually increase the magnitude as she starts opening up to have her believe that she's on the right track. Number 2. Let her know you like her, but subtly. Letting a woman know you like her subtly involves small, thoughtful actions. Mirror her gestures and speech to build a connection. Give genuine, unique compliments occasionally. Maintain open body language and make good eye contact. Share a bit about yourself to create intimacy and encourage her to open up. Use light teasing to keep things playful. And always listen attentively to show you value her thoughts and feelings. These small steps can help her feel more attracted to you without overwhelming her. Number 1. Social intelligence. Displaying social intelligence to subtly show a woman you like her involves understanding and responding to social cues. Be aware of her mood and adjust your behavior accordingly. Show empathy by acknowledging her feelings and offering support. Engage in active listening, making her feel heard and valued. Navigate conversations smoothly, balancing talking and listening. Demonstrate good manners and respect in your interactions with her and others. Use humor appropriately to create a relaxed atmosphere. Pay attention to body language, both hers and yours, to ensure positive, open communication. These actions can make you more attractive and likable. What are some of your tried and tested psychological hacks that have gotten women to like you? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next video.